Okay, I'm going to give you a visualization of what the Majorem Paradigm represents, and then we're going to build a philosophy around that. So, the Majorem Paradigm is supposed to represent the universe before the Big Bang, when everything was balanced on one point. There was another entity there that obviously blew it up. Whether it was a vacuum, black hole, something happened, okay? And it went on. The universe was created. This singular point can also be an analogy for people. Like Vince Lombardi over there. The sad thing about people is they can never be as pure as the universe was before it exploded, right? Purely balanced, purely whole. Because we weren't even created from balance. We were created after the explosion. We were created from other people, and you know what I mean. If we wanted to live our life a certain way in peace, things get in the way. Things come from outside of our locus of control. I forgot where I was going. Got distracted. The idea here is to create something that makes people more afraid of life after killing someone than makes them more afraid of life after killing someone than actually killing them. You know what I mean? Than death. The idea is to make something that makes people more afraid of killing someone makes people more afraid of killing someone. To have a view of conscious reality so clear that any black marks on our heart from the past are not at rest. They're sucking our life away. And that's the truth, but we're drawn to the fact, oftentimes, that we are the center of our own universe, right? And God can't even be trusted. And that's true. You know, you don't know for sure everything. We could be in a dream controlled completely by others, you know. But that's just reality, right? Um, and we want something to hold on to save us from ourselves. That's the Majorem Paradigm. We just got to spread it. We have to open ourselves to it, to look at it, to feel it, and to celebrate it. That's what life's all about, is celebration. And there's tremendous fulfillment from spreading this. To watch someone grow from the ashes is an amazing experience, and to help them is an amazing experience. I've been helped. It feels good. It really does. There was a analogy about fighting that, I mean, this just embodies the paradigm before the Majorem paradigm and paradigm after. So you have the view of, you know, each other, and say someone does something that you don't like, and you want to give them an equal bump back. Polite, or, you know, whatever. Um, and it, you know, it can fizzle out, should fizzle out, right? Because, you know, if you're not, you know, if you're not bonding well, then you just float away, right? Go talk with other people, go do something else. And a lot of bad things get thrown around, but you know, it's just not, you know, good to you know, just balance, just, you know, work with people and balance stuff out and find people you trust, and don't get uh offended by people who you haven't built a strong trust with, because they might just have a different way of approaching things. But if we all approach them with the Majorem paradigm in mind, then everyone has kind of the same basic understanding, and you know, no one wants to be better than anyone else. It's just a baseline freaking thing, you know? It's a baseline uh feeling. And it's like, but it's like level. And it's not like closer to God, the ultimate alpha, or it's not like the ultimate savage, He'll, you're not, it's not like Julius Caesar, I'm not trying to be like Julius Caesar. I'm just trying to make something that people can like a bullshit filter. You know what I mean? Um, and if people are doing, this just goes back to the Big Bang analogy, where things come from the other side of the Big Bang. If two people are being not cool, then tell them to get a room. You know what I mean? Like they got tension, then tell them to take that tension, resolve that tension somewhere else. Um. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Um. And like, pretty, people like are pretty good at like pumping the brakes to keep things from going uh bad. Um. Already, but once you like, it just gets like all the more easier whenever you have a man-made understanding that represents us as children of the Big Bang. Does that make sense? It's like you see the light from my eyes and you can feel yourself, right? You can feel everything that's going on in your mind. It's pretty intense sitting here talking to myself like this. I've been doing it for a while though, so I'm kind of used to it. Um, People get like super anxious to where the point where they break is just right in front of them or in them. They feel broken, but you can piece yourself back together, man. Um, I like am a true believer of if like I think all things that provide healing truly provide healing. While this hasn't produced the most amount, I do think it is the most reliable. So I hope you would share it and help other people. come to this feeling as well.